Noon on KCAT TV 15. I'm Luke Wire, your host for today's live broadcast. And now for the national news. Today is the Statue of Liberty's 130th anniversary. The statue was delivered in 350 pieces by the French on June 19, 1885, at New York Harbor, and has seen New York City go through a lot. The statue witnessed the division of Jews and Arabs in 1917, ceremonies for war, and the 9/11 attacks. Today we hope everyone will remember the Statue of Liberty's birthday as something special. The dangers of high heels have long been a problem, but some women just don't seem to notice. Experts have found that injuries caused by fashion's favorite footwear have doubled over the past decade. In 2002, there were 7,097 heel-related injuries for women in the U.S., but by 2012, the numbers doubled. 14,140 women had injured their heel. Now the question is, how come heel injuries for women doubled over the past decade? Well, heels are a little higher than they were 10 years ago. Also, women might be wearing heels more often thanks to the rise of fast fashion accessibility of new purchase from online salespeople. But an increase in frequency does not explain the enormous rise in injuries. Surprisingly, a new study has found that the most common place for injuries is the catwalk or the nightclubs. The injury rate was greatest for women that aged between 20 and 29. After 6 years of development and hard work, Pixar has released the movie Inside Out. The movie is about a girl named Riley and her emotions: fear, disgust, sadness, anger, and joy, and their adventures. As said in the trailer, critics have been stated that the movie Inside Out is the best idea Pixar ever had, and that Inside Out is the best Pixar movie since Up. Inside Out is the first Pixar film without input of co-founder and former Apple Steve Jobs, who passed away 4 years ago. As the director Pete Docter cast the characters based on their behavior. For example, the character Joy needed to be played by someone who was very happy and positive, or the girl Disgust, a green mean girl, which needed to be played by someone who had similar roles. The cast is made up by Amy Poehler as Joy, Bill Smith as Sadness, and Bill Harder as Phil, Louis Black as Anger, Mindy Kaling as Disgust, and Caitlin Diaz as Riley Anderson. Pete Docter took inspiration for this movie when he started noticing that his preteen daughter was beginning to develop shyness. He started imagining what happens in the human mind when emotions set in. He began researching and studied emotions and found that 6 core emotions were anger, fear, sadness, disgust, joy, and surprise. Finding that fear and surprise were similar, he combined them together so they were 5 core emotions to start out building characters around. Inside Out was released today in theaters, so be sure to go and check it out. And now for the local news. Earlier today, our own Elizabeth Laterio created this report from the Los Gatos Recreation Center about all summer activities to do here in town.
Thank you, Luke. Hello, I'm Elisabetta Literio and I'm reporting from Los Gatos High School. I'm here to describe you just how fun and diverse are these activities going on school right now, and how both your children and you yourself can spend a really great summer here. We can see that even in summer the school is not empty but vibrant. To shine some light on the various activities that are offered on campus, here are some examples: tennis, ceramics, cooking, dance, art and basketball, but also salsa, synchronized swimming, Shaolin Kung Fu, triathlon, water polo, junior lifeguard and driver's education. And obviously our KCAT course, which ends today but will continue with our Los Gatos live show. which will start on June 29th, while the show will go on air on July 10th. And now let's ask some questions. Do you think these activities is well organized?
I think that they're very fun and exciting.
Why did you choose this summer activity?
So I could learn new friends and I could meet new friends and I could have fun and exercise.
And are you having a good time here?
Yes.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Elisabetta Literio and I'm here with Linda Henderson at the Yado Recreation Center. Hello, Linda. About how many activities are offered on campus?
We offer 15 camps per week. Once our creative camps begin, we have up to 25 camps that are offered weekly.
Okay. And is it hard to coordinate all these activities?
I wouldn't say hard, I would say more of a challenge. The logistics of having all the camps run in the morning time and the afternoon definitely are a challenge. However, it's so rewarding once you see all these smiling faces.
And what's your opinion on having so many of them here on school grounds?
Well, in my opinion, I think to have so many camps running at one school campus is good, only because parents have one drop-off location. Students are able to take a camp in the morning, they're able to take a camp in the afternoon, and it's also a safe place. It's one campus, one location. Families don't have to worry about, transporting their children anywhere. So I think it's a great idea.
What activity would you suggest other people try?
I would suggest our creative camps. Our creative camps begin the week of July 13th. It offers families to choose one program in the morning, one program in the afternoon. They could do tennis in the morning, swim in the afternoon, swim in the morning. They could do art camps, cooking camps. There's such a wide variety that I would definitely suggest our creative camps.
Okay, thank you. That's all for today, Los Gatos. Luke, back to you.
Thanks, Elizabeth. There's always a lot to do. Just 9 days ago, the Los Gatos Monte Sereno police arrested two burglars named Andrew Holloway and Nicole Stratford at 3:55 a.m. when Holloway's vehicle left Rolling Hills Middle School. The police considered the vehicle suspicious and later spotted it when parked in the Los Gatos residential neighborhood at Rio Vista and Casa Grande Way. Police examined the vehicle and found laptops, iPads, and other electronics. Police determined that some of the laptops are from Rolling Hills Middle School, Jackson Oaks Elementary School, and several other Santa Clara County schools. Holloway and Stratford booked into the main jail and fined with burglary, possessions of burglary tools such as crowbars, and providing false identity information. The parade for the Golden State Warriors in Oakland started today. Celebrating their first championship in 40 years. The Warriors will stand atop floats and the fans will get a glimpse of the finals trophies. The parade started at 10 a.m. and it is still going on. If you are truly dedicated to Warriors fan with no plans, there is still time to join the celebrations. And now for the sports news. Yesterday, the San Francisco Giants dominated the Seattle Mariners 7-0 with Matt Duffy hitting a triple and scoring 2 runs. Meanwhile, the Oakland Athletics lost to San Diego Padres for the first time this season with a score of 3-1 with Matt Kemp and Derek Norris each scoring a home run for the Padres. Our MLB game of the day is the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers at 7:10 p.m. in the Los Angeles, California. Don't miss this. And now for the U.S. Open. Yesterday was the first day of the event. By the end of the first hole, Dustin Johnson and Henrik Stevenson tied for the first 75 shots, with the runner-upper being Patrick Reed at 66 shots. However, Tiger Woods, an all-star golfer, made his worst career so far in the U.S. Open, finishing in the bottom 5 of the standings. This has been his overall third-round hitting in the overall 80s this season. Today, in Austria, the practice begins for the Austrian Grand Prix. Prix. Formula One racing not well known here in America, but viewers are slowly growing. In 2013, Formula One nearly doubled its viewership from 25,600 to 435,000 viewers per race. While that many seem like a lot, American-born NASCAR Sprint Cup Series remains the most popular form of racing in America, with around 5 million viewers per race. However, while F1's popularity increases, NASCAR is losing viewers, falling from around 6.2 million per race in 2013 to only 5 million per race last year. As seats are removed from the NASCAR stadiums, the Circuit of the Americas has been built in Austin, Texas, with the seating capacity for more than 120,000, and another American Grand Prix is being planned to take place in New Jersey. These domestic events are important for Formula One, as the globe-spanning races can start as early as 1 a.m., making US-based races far easier to watch for F1 fans in this country. The Austrian Grand Prix will begin at 5 a.m. Sunday morning. So watch, set your DVR or your alarm. We'll be back with your weather after a quick commercial break.
Honey, it's gonna be okay.
It's dead.
Maybe it's just that...
It's dead.
Well, we'll get you a new one.
It won't be the same.
You're right. Could be plasma.
Hey, your TV's dead.
I'm okay with this.
Now you can recycle it and keep California's environment alive. Visit erecycle.org for more.
You'd think it would be easy to tell which kids have trouble with their eyesight.
Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty,
But that's not always the case. Even though 1 in 4 children may have a vision problem, eye doctors tell us the symptoms aren't always so obvious. For clues on how to spot the real-life signs of childhood vision problems, visit checkyearly.com, a public service message from the Vision Council of America, and reading is fundamental.
Hello, my name is Elisabetta with your KCAT 5-day weather report. It looks like we are having a hot week next week. Today it is perfect weather, high of 87 and a low of 56, with wind speeds of 15 miles per hour. The wind today will bring us some clouds for Saturday, but it will get hotter. On Saturday there will be a high of 89 and a low of 56, with wind speeds going up to 14 miles per hour, partly cloudy. On Sunday, it will cool down with a high of 84 and a low of 52, with wind speeds of 15 miles per hour, partly cloudy. On Monday, it will be clear again, but cooler, with a high of 82 and a low of 53, with winds going up to 15 miles per hour. On Tuesday, it will be a high of 83 and a low of 53, with winds going up to 14 miles per hour. As you can see, the weather is perfect this week to go outside as it gets hotter next week. Luke, back to you.
Now thank you, Elisabetta, and have a great summer! Yay! Yay!